Hi there and welcome to another Ispmanager video. In this video, let's see how to work with the file manager. In the last video, you saw how to add a website and install a web script, and we did install WordPress. If you come here under sites, this is a website that we installed last time. I can come in here and open the website in a browser. So let's go to the file manager. I will come here under file manager. The files for your website will be inside here. Just double click on www. This is a folder that contains your website files. So if you go in here, double click on it, all the files for your website are there. If you were to select everything, we can do all these things which are here. We can archive them. Let's create an archive. So we can give it a name, WP archive. You also have the option to delete the files once they are archived, and that's what I'm going to do. Don't delete the files if you just want to create a copy of the files. Up here, you can also choose the type of archive that you want, but zip is supported universally. So I'll just leave zip, and then I can create. All right, so you'll see that the files have been deleted and our WP archive is here. So if we reload the site this time round, you'll see that we are getting this index of error. Here we can just add an index. If you want to create a file, you can add a file. Let's give it a name. Index.html, and you can also choose the type of file. If you want to create a directory or you want to create a link, you can do that. But of course, you want to create a file. So I will create index.html, create. Now, if we go to the page, we'll see that it will load a blank index page. So if you want to add your website, you can simply upload your files here. And inside here, I only want this file. I can upload it, but if you compress something, it usually uploads faster. I'm going to add it to archive to compress it, and I want to use zip. Okay, we can upload it now. If we come back to the panel, we can upload. So you can just drag in a file in there to upload the file. And I'm going to drag that in there and then click on upload. You can also upload from a remote server. So I'm just going to click there on upload. All right, and you'll see that it's been uploaded there. And we can extract it. You can just select it and then under archive, click on extract. You can choose the directory where you want to extract it. And I'll just leave it extracted there. Or you can create a new directory. So I'm going to extract it. And you can see when I extract it, it's inside here. You can actually move the files. Let's open up the directory by double clicking on it. And then I'm going to select everything. If I just click there, it's going to select everything. And I can click on copy. And I can choose where I want to copy them to. So I'm going to select this directory. I will select move files. You can also overwrite. If there are files that are similar, you can overwrite the files in the directory where you are copying them to. So after the files are copied and moved, I'm going to open that directory. So I'm just going to click on copy to move the files. And if you come here, you're going to see that our files are here. If you go inside of the directory, you'll see that the directory is empty and we can now delete it. So to go back, just click there and you can see the directory structure of where you are. So I'll click there and I will delete this. I will click on it. I will select it and delete it. So to delete, just come here under edit. Under edit, there is open catalog. This is going to show you the content files of the directory, and then delete. And you can see the attributes such as permissions. So let's click there on attributes. And you can see the attributes of that folder, read, write. If you don't want any file permissions for it, you can remove. So for the owner, these are the permissions. For the group, maybe you want to give group write, you can select that. Maybe you want the group to only have the read access, you can remove execute, and the same is for other. So I'm going to cancel. If you want to add a password to this directory, you can come here under access, click on access, and create a password and a username. That way, if somebody tries to access that directory, they will be required to provide a password and a username. Let's delete that directory. To delete it, just come here under edit and then delete. And if we come here back to the site, so this is just a sample. So if we refresh, you can see it brings the templates that we've just uploaded. And if you want to edit any file here, you can do so. You can just select it, and then again under edit, you can click on open. And that's going to enable the edit mode, and you can edit anything that you need to edit in your file. You can also upload a file directly to this editor. If there's a file that you want to edit, you can upload any file directly. And you can edit. You will be able to edit it. So I can save and close. So back to the editor once again, open. You can choose the mode that you are currently working in. So I can choose that as a Docker file, and it's going to change the mode for that. You can also change the theme. If you want to use a different theme, let's use that theme. Is there any theme here that is dark? Maybe Dracula. And that's going to change the theme. And you can also change these other settings. You can choose the encoding mode. If you are using a file that doesn't support a specific encoding mode, you can change the encoding right there. So you can see the file manager is enough to help you edit your files, upload your files, compress the files, extract the files, and so much more. So that is how to use the file manager for Ispmanager. If you have questions about this, feel free to let me know.